tell us something about Young Zone India, what it is and what it is all about.
So, starting from a WhatsApp group in 2017, we came together, few creative enthusiasts came together and formed a group. Since then, we have been doing many activities and many things, pushing the boundaries each and every year. So, from that group to becoming a community and then registering as a private limited company. So today, Young Zone India is a DPIT certified startup, multi-activity startup, which strives to empower the youth in all means by uh, helping them get what they need to succeed and helping them grow to so that they lead a better quality of life and ultimately helping them give back to the society for the development of our immediate country, that is India. So we keep organizing and producing creative, cultural, sporting, and entertaining activities throughout our channels and our members who are associated with us since start. So it has been a very great journey until now, and we are looking forward to many things in the future. Young Zone India, from its name, it depicts that it's a zone for young people who want to get, grow, and give in any way.
What is your role in it and for how long you are working on it?
So I started this thing in 2017. It has been my brainchild. I don't know if I would be called as a father or mother, but you may call me as a guardian of this brainchild. And since then, there is no specific role that I played apart from being the guardian. Actually, I did whatever it took to keep this going and keep this thing, a thought that has been converted into company today. It was just a thought in my mind to start something, give a platform to young people where they can uh, like get, grow, and give without any second thought or hesitations in their mind whether I would be chosen or not, or whether I would be selected or not, or whether I would get that chance or not by these people. So we don't judge anyone who wants to join us, and throughout that process, I have played multiple roles wherever needed. I didn't stop, or in Marathi we say that स्वतःला झोकून देणे एखाद्या गोष्टीत. So I did that kind of thing. I put myself in it totally wherever needed. I was not a trained actor. I've not taken any certification in direction. I have not even attended any event of event management. So that's how I just did it. I just took the opportunity and I just did what I thought is right in that job or in that responsibility. I did the thing, and then that's how I excelled in those multiple roles. And today, people know me as an actor, where I don't know the A or B or C of the actor, but I am able to act very well. And I also have directed few short films, but I never learned how to make a film. So I think that's how you learn to do things instead of taking those certificates and taking those classes. But if you never practice or never ever go for it or just do it, you never learn it even if you have a certificate.
Yeah.
So I have played diverse roles in this organization since its start, and even I am close to becoming or getting a stable role in few months coming
Yeah.
forward.
Yeah. I'm really
Yeah,
excited for that.
I'm too.
How has social media or online medium helped you in your journey?
Social media, actually, I think it's a boon that has been given to us by its creators. Uh, that consists of all the founders of the social media apps and the person who invented internet.
Yeah.
So, because I think if it would have not existed, social media apps or the internet, it would have been very tough for me or for Young Zone India to reach out to the people and send out the message or connect with the artists and network with the similar or like-minded people and grow this community or do the things that we did. Uh, whatever whatever that we did until now would have not been possible or easy that we did if online medium or social media would have not existed. So I think it has a major role in our success and our journey until now. Yeah, it's very important, I think.
How did you manage to get where you are without any support?
uh, so actually it's a very good question. No one ever asked me or asks me this question. People always think that I have been supported or I have support of all the members who are associated in Young India, or my friends, my immediate childhood people with whom I played. So they are always there for me, and I always keep connected to them. But I would like to clear this thing that it doesn't mean that I have been supported by all these people who are around me or who were around me since my childhood, including my mom and dad. But I don't feel bad about it, or I never felt, uh, I never regretted it. I always felt grateful instead about it. That I used to think that it is my superpower that I have not been supported by anyone, so that I can support myself, so that
Yeah.
I don't need any support,
Mm.
so that I become a hand of support for someone else by supporting firstly myself and knowing the inner me. I think if a person who needs support from someone else, that is someone that is from an external body, I think it is the person is has not evolved much, or that person has not looked into himself much. I think the people who don't need support and keep going without any support are the ones who can actually support others.
Yeah.
And that's how we create more supporters, and that's what India needs, and that's what we all need. We need more supporters instead of we getting supported from someone else. We need to become a support for someone. That's the idea, that's the mindset everyone should go ahead and keep doing things with. Uh, i always whenever I am doing something, I consider myself in a race where if there is no one from behind to call or say that yes, you can do it, go ahead, you can win it. I consider it as I give myself the motivation that people look out for from others. I keep going, and if you are able to motivate yourself at that point when no one is supporting you and you're going, you have not stopped, you have took the step ahead. I think that is the win for you, even if you don't actually win the race. You have won
Yeah.
there, and that's the thing that is going to one day make you win actually.
What are your future plans, or what you have decided for Young Soon India?
Okay, my personal future plans, I don't have any plans about for my personal journey or for my personal career. I don't plan and do things. In my case,
Yeah.
I just get up, I just run my day rather than the day running me. I just get up and plan things for today and for the immediate future, like next week or next few weeks. I plan until that, but I don't plan for future. Or I don't plan that I have to go to, I have to get at this height, I have to get $1 million at this age. I don't do that shit, because see, you don't really achieve that when you plan that. Because what happens is there are many external things, unforeseen circumstances that will happen with you in your life, problems or anything like pandemic. Nobody saw it coming, and it
Yeah.
hit us very hard. It literally set up many businesses in India that did not exist before, but also it shut down many businesses,
Yeah.
many hopes,
That's
many
true.
ideas.
Yeah.
So people had many plans before pandemic, and they got shattered after pandemic came. So that doesn't mean I'm feared, or I don't want to make any plans because of these unforeseen circumstances that come and hit us suddenly. That means I don't want to depend, or I don't want to jeopardize my possibilities in the future that could be leading me to a better level instead of what I had planned. So I just keep doing things, and I know there is a road which is going to. I just have to walk my walk, and the road will keep expanding and keep increasing. And there is a blurry vision that I can see. It is not clear yet, but it's okay. I'm just walking my walk today. For Youngzone India, what are my future plans, or what are our future plans in our team? Is that we have something big coming in few months, or let's say by the end of this year. We have I cannot much reveal about it here
Yeah, yeah,
before.
I can understand. Yeah,
Yeah, we are going to launch it soon. By the end of this year, it might happen. I just can say that we have entered into educational sector finally. That was
yeah,
my dream, because I had faced many problems, and I had many issues that I faced during my learning phases in school or in college. The things that I felt could, like, sorry, the things that I felt could have been made more better by few solutions. Those are which we have been working upon since many months, since last 6 or 7 months, and we are continuously into the R&D every day. Our team, whoever is there in the founding team and development team of this new project. So it is going to be a transformational service. That's what I can tell. So
yeah,
those are the plans, to stick to it and keep committing the plans and goals that are decided for that project, and achieving the milestones one after the another. That is the plan for now currently.
yeah. I'm looking forward for it now. It sounds very
Same here.
exciting. Yeah.
You will
So,
love it.
yeah, would you like to give a message to the people who want to perceive uh, a career in creative field?
Okay, that is also a good question. Firstly, I'd like to clear this myth about the word creative or creativity. People think there is something to do with the word creative and art. They connect it. Whenever someone says or hears, the common people I'm talking about, the average people who
Yeah,
are not creative, or who are not yet aware about this term, they think creative मतलब कुछ artsy होता है, मतलब that person is related to art. मतलब ये कोई creative बंदा है, मतलब ये कोई art से related है, ये कोई singer है या फिर guitarist है या फिर कोई भी कुछ भी है, actor director है. So I want to clear this thing that it doesn't have to always be connected with art field. Creative, a person, normal person also can be creative. A
yeah,
typewriter also can be creative. A normal writer can be, sorry, a normal desk job wala banda also can be creative, even if he is in IT job. Because see, we all humans are creators. Whatever the gadgets or the things that we see around us right now, even these phones that we are speaking up from, the headphones that we are talking from, all are part of creativity and innovation. So there is nothing as such that creativity can be given as an injection like a vaccine, कि चल तेरे पास creativity कम है, ये ले ले dose बढ़ा ले. ऐसा भी नहीं है. So creativity lies in every one of us. It's just that some people use it regularly, some people use it frequently, some people use it rarely, some people never use it. So it
yeah,
depends on that person to understand how much. And creativity is a thing that increases and keeps you going, keeps you getting that hook. Once you start using creativity, the more you use creativity you have, the more you will increase your creativity. It's like
yeah,
that. So this is the first thing that I wanted to clear about creative word, that हमेशा art से related नहीं होता है. Even our moms, our housewives that cook food every day, even they are creative. They try something new dish someday. They try to make something good, something new out of the box that they have not made before, and they add flavors to it, add masala, spices, different kind of things. So that is also creativity. If you see, they're also being creative there. So everyone is creative, and it's nothing to do with always with the word or the art field. Secondly, what message I have for creative field as aspirants, that you don't have to be, no one is perfect at the day one in whatever the creative job they are doing, whether it's a graphic designing or whether it's anything else that is related to content writing or blog writing, anything that. So these are the things that you can learn and excel at. So I
Yeah.
don't say that you have to learn it from childhood. Even if you're a IT, if you're working in IT and you are bored at that point that you are thinking of suiciding, even at that point you can still turn back and you can still think of at least starting to learn from YouTube, because it is a, I consider it as a sea of free knowledge. You can learn anything for free on YouTube if you
Yeah.
want to learn. Actually, you can find, there is no course or there is no thing that you won't find on YouTube. So start with YouTube. You don't have to go enroll to the paid courses always. If you don't have money, start with the free videos. That doesn't mean that all the free videos are worthless. You may find some deserving and very significant videos if you filter out the content of that course or that field uh, which you want to learn about. You might find something very beneficial for you, and you might find there are reviews very less on that video. So generally these type of videos or beneficial type of stuff is went ignored, or like it is
Yeah.
not watched much, because
Yeah.
they don't publish much, they don't promote it, they don't put in ads. These genuine people who want people to learn genuinely, they don't promote and all, they don't do these things. So you won't find much views, but you will have to keep that trust or believe in them, and then apply those things, start practicing. And might be few clients might not like your work. They might reject it, they might say things at you. That doesn't mean you are a bad designer or you should stop there. You should keep going. You should find out what wrong you're doing, what trends you're not following, what updates you don't have about that industry, and what are the things change, what are the new tools, softwares in that specific field. And once you use that, once you use those things and apply it again, there will be one day that will come that one client would really appreciate your work and would say, mind blowing design, man, and just tell me the phone pay number or GPay number that you use. So ultimately that is the day we are waiting for, right? That is the day
Yeah.
we want, and we get appreciated where client will say these words for us, super motivating words. So I just want to say that you get to this point, you get to this day by starting first and then learning in the process.
Yeah.
So you don't come with a birth knowledge of designing, graphic designing or website designing. People who have born, who have studied in school, who have graduated after the college, and who have learned many more things, found that website designing is the real hook. Website designing has the future. So they did that course at that time, and then they are designing the websites now, and then they are making
Yeah.
money. So it's not like you can't become this at because you're very you're at 30s or you're at 40s now. You can
Yeah.
shift your career anytime. You can learn skills, even not for making money, not just for making money or not for just for surviving, but you can learn these skills like marketing, social media marketing, which includes Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, again YouTube. You can
Yeah.
learn this for your own good. I'll tell you how it will help you. Even if you, let's say you are a model, and you
Yeah.
will say, how is this relevant to me, why should I learn marketing? I'll tell
Yeah.
you, if in future you're a model and you promote something, you want to promote yourself,
Mm.
you want to get many number of followers on your Instagram page, you don't need to hire a social media manager or social media handler, or you don't need to hand over your account to a agency, social media agency, where you pay them in 30 40K
Yeah.
or 20 25K per month, whatever it is, to handle
Yeah.
your ads and promotions. You can do that at a tip of your fingertips. If you
Yeah.
know, if you just do one course one time for your own good, it might be useful for you in next 5 years or next 10 years, let's say, but it is useful for you. So you
Yeah.
should do it. It is not taking anything away from you. You're learning a new skill. So I would say try learning new skills, even if they are not relevant to what you're doing right now, because they might help you in future. It
Yeah.
might be the only skill that would be getting you surviving, because we don't know how much time, for how much time this IT industries and job will survive.
Yeah.
Because ultimately creativity will be the only criteria that
Yeah.
people will use for hiring in future. How much
Yeah.
creativity you have, that is a
Yeah.
question they will ask. So I think everyone should be ready for that. And that's it. That's the message I wanted to give for creative
Yeah.
field as far as.
Would you like to add something or anything else?
I think I have said much from Young Zone India, my and creative point of view. Just I wanted to add something that people are getting engaged with online education due
Yeah.
to the pandemic situation, and even if it's vanishing away slowly, still people are like they are hitched to the online education system, and they are seeming to be liking it and enjoying it. Yeah, they would enjoy because their kids are busy in phone and their kids are not disturbing them. They would like
Yeah.
for the time being, but it is not good, or I would say it is harming your kids' future, putting your kids' future in jeopardy. And this is what this is the image of you holding a hammer and hitting on your kid yourself. That's what I would say, because even if there are many reliable services and reliable uh, like beneficial providers and beneficial startups coming up with education services, still I think online education is not good for India, at least Indian students, because we are known for fighting in the battle. So that happens physically. So it doesn't mean that if you are playing a football game every day would make you a good football player actually,
Yeah.
and you would be able to play football in the ground.
Yeah.
So no matter how much you teach online on videos and online platforms, that person, until he doesn't do it practically, or until he doesn't have that critical thinking and that concept clearance practically, physically, I don't think it's of any use, because education system is anyway, it has flaws already, because there are new subjects coming in, but the concepts are old.
Yeah.
So it's already a problem, and we are just adding more by asking students to come online and learn. So I think there should be a problem solver, and that's what we are working upon. And we would come with a solution, transformational solution soon. And I don't know how many people will watch this interview, or how many people will know
Yeah.
about these things that I spoke. But whoever will watch, please ask this question to yourself, whether you're really, if you are married and you have kids, whether you're really making your child learn that your child would actually use it in future, or you are just doing it for the sake of uh, satisfying your own belief that my child should educate.
Yeah.
So please ask this question and see what you answer. You don't need to tell it to anyone else. Just act upon the answer accordingly. That's I would request you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for giving us your time.
You're most welcome. Anytime.
Yeah. And thank you so much for motivating us as well. And thank you for
Anytime.
sharing.
Always.
Yeah. And thank you for sharing this much of inside knowledge that we never had before.
I am always grateful, and I'm always grateful to talk about such things and discuss anytime, anytime
Yeah.
you want again.